Shalom, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I'm Soldier Joel, and my reader is
Suya Moses.
Alright. Today, our people in Liberia, the topic is going to be about Sabbath. Teach you how to keep the Sabbath, because our people in Liberia, they don't really know how to keep the Sabbath, and it's very important to the Most High. So we have to go over it today, and the do's and don'ts on the Sabbath day, so our people can start following, because everybody in Liberia are part of the 12 tribe of Israel, and we have to know that and start keeping God's laws. Alright, so the first verse we're gonna go to, give me Romans 15:4, please.
The book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Read that again.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
So our people, they say anything that was written before or in back then were written for our learning. In the Bible, everything that was written back then were written so we can be able to understand and apply it to our life today. Read that again.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
We can't be in Liberia there and go to church and say that's what we're going to take our learning from. We can't take our learning from the white man. We got to come to the Bible and take our learning, because everything was written by our forefathers there, were written. So now in this present day, we should learn it and apply it to our life today, because the Bible is the only book we can go in and see our history and apply it to our life. From there, give me Mark 7 and verse 9, please.
The book of Mark, chapter 7, verse 9. And he said unto them, For well ye reject the commandment of God.
So now it's saying, and he said unto them, For well ye reject the commandment of man. Our people in Liberia, they don't really know the commandment of God. They don't really know it. We reject the commandment of God for a long time, and we don't really know how and what can we find the commandments them at, because our pastors, traditions, our forefathers, it be going on time, and we don't have understanding on that. Read that from the top again.
And he said unto them, For well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition.
That you may keep what?
Your own tradition.
So in Liberia, each different tribe, Pele, Baso, Loma, Gisi, we all got different tradition. We all got different tradition. We forget the Most High tradition, the laws, the statute, the commandment. We forget all that thing. We forget it. The most important thing, we forget that thing. That now we keeping our own tradition. Geo, devil, all that stuff. And in Liberia, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop all that Geo, devil, going to medicine man, all that stuff, man. That's not our way of life. We learn that stuff. We learn that stuff from the other people then. We gotta let that go and come back. Read the last part again.
That he may keep your own tradition.
Because we reject the commandments, now we are going to our own tradition, man-made tradition, right? Man-made tradition. We gotta come out of that. We have to come out of that. We leave the Bible. We leave the Bible alone. Going to church is rejecting God's commandment. Our people think going to church is the right thing to do, but it's not. It's really not. We really gotta come back. We gotta come back. So give me Romans 10 and 1, please.
Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart desire and pray to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
So it said that they might be saved. People in Liberia, all the tribes now, because we Pele, we Gisi, we Loma, we Ku, we make up the 12 tribe of Israel. We the only people that we're going to be saved. We got to come back to our nationality. Read that again.
Brethren, my heart desire and pray to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
Read.
For I bear them record.
So they say, for I bear them record. In other words, mean for sure. I know for sure, read.
That they have a zeal of God.
When they say they have a zeal for God, our people have a lot of zeal for God. Every Sunday morning, our man and our partner, and they wear big lapa suit, tie their hair. They have a zeal for God. They have a zeal for God. In Liberia or on Sunday, everybody going to church. Everybody over there going to church. Everybody, even you don't want to go to church, your man beating you for you to go to church. Your pop beating you for you to go to church. Everybody have a zeal for God. Read.
But not according to knowledge.
But not according to knowledge. We don't know what we're doing. We think we have a zeal for God. We get in the morning going to church on Sunday. We're happy for Sunday to come. We're very happy for Sunday to come. Say, oh yeah, Sunday we're going to go to church. We're going to go to church. But not according to knowledge. So that'll show what knowledge is according to the scriptures. Malachi 2 and verse 7.
Malachi chapter 2 verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge,
Read.
and they should seek the law at his mouth.
So they say the priest's lips should keep knowledge. They say priest is going to your pastor. Your pastor should be keeping knowledge. And they should seek the law out of his mouth. You aren't seeking the law out of the pastor's mouth now on Sunday. You're not seeking the law out of his mouth at all. At all. Read that again.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
The priest live. Your pastor then on in Liberia, they're supposed to keep knowledge. Our pastor then supposed to keep knowledge, but they're not doing that. Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
And we're supposed to seek the knowledge out of his mouth. Because the pastor, they're not telling us the truth. The pastor in Liberia, they're not telling us the truth at all. All they want is our money. All they want is our money. Because the loved one will come to church on Sunday to get them all the money. That's all they want. All they need is the money. Nobody asking them for the truth. And they're not even saying the truth. Our money, they're happy to go to church to dance. They're learning nothing there. After they leave the church to go, they're making flour. After, when they leave church, they're making flour. Because why? The priest lives, don't keep knowledge. They don't keep knowledge at all. Now, from there, go back to Romans 10 and 1.
Romans chapter 10 verse 1. Brethren, my heart desire and pray to God for Israelites that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
So as I was saying, our people then like to go to church. They like to go to church. They have a zeal for God. Every Sunday they want Sunday to come so they can go to church. Every Sunday that's what they dream of. This Sunday come, so they can go to church. But not according to knowledge. Not according to knowledge at all. Read verse 3.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness.
So they being ignorant of God's righteousness. Read.
And going about to establish their own righteousness.
So now they're going and establishing their own righteousness. They go and establishing their own righteousness. So now, it is what is righteousness? What is righteousness? Let's go to Deuteronomy to find out what is righteousness. You got it?
Yeah.
You agree?
Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness.
So they say, it shall be our righteousness.
If we observe to do all these commandments.
So say, it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all his commandments. So the only way you can be righteous is when we're doing God's commandments.
Right.
So we have to understand that our people in Liberia, we have to understand we gotta start keeping God's laws. That's what make us righteous. That's what's gonna make us righteous. We have to understand that. When we start keeping God's laws, that's what's gonna make us righteous. Because we understand. Maybe people that are watching gonna say, "Oh, it's long time ago. It's used to us going to church." But still, we have to be born again. We have to. We all was inside that thing there, going to church on Sundays, going to church with our money. But we came out of that stuff. We came out of it because we hear God's words. So it's very important when we're bringing this stuff out, you have your Bible where you read through it and understand what we're saying. So let's go to John 3:3. Let's see what people have to do. Yeah, read.
John chapter 3, verse 3. Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again.
So Jesus is saying, except a man be born again, read.
He cannot see the kingdom of God.
So the only way you can see the kingdom, or the only way you can get the kingdom, unless you're born again. We understand all this stuff is new, but this is God's words. We got to leave this tradition of men. We got to leave our tradition we pick up. We got to start keeping God's commandment. We got to be born again. Start over. Everything we learn, we got to throw that away and start over as a little child to be born again. Because if you get a son, right? If you have a young son, you tell him something, he's not gonna argue with you. He's gonna accept it. He's gonna say yes. That's how we have to do. We gotta humble ourselves and learn this Bible. We gotta repent as an Israelite. We have to repent. From there, give me Deuteronomy 33 and 29.
Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O my people, O people, saved by the Lord, the shade of thy help, and who is like sword of thy excellency. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee.
So to say that enemies shall be found liar unto thee. Because what? Our enemies say we should go to church on Sunday. God didn't tell us to do that. God didn't tell us to do that at all. So say, and the enemies shall be found liars unto thee. Liars unto thee. If you look at the days of the week, which one is first? You got Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 7. What did our enemies say? The people that put us into chain, took us from West Africa and bring us in the Americas, all over. And then after the so-called freed the slave, they sent us back into Liberia. That's how we went to Liberia over there. Now what do we call ourselves? We call ourselves Liberians. We're not Liberians. We're the Israelites according to the scriptures.
Right.
All the curses pertain to us. We are the bottom of society. Why? Because we broke God's commandment. They say our enemies shall be found liars unto thee, because why? They give us Sunday to go to church. God didn't give us Sunday to go to church. The Sabbath day, that's what God make holy. That's what we're supposed to be keeping. We're supposed to be keeping the Sabbath day. But our people in Liberia, because what? We don't know this stuff. That's why we're coming to tell you guys. We have to change. We have to be born again. We have to be born again. We can't be living by man tradition. Going to church every Sunday. No. Sunday is the sun worship day. SUN day. That's not of God at all. It's not of God. We gotta come back to God. So now we're gonna give the understanding of the Sabbath, how we should keep it, the do's and the done on the Sabbath day. So let's go to Genesis 2:1. People in Liberia got to understand the Sabbath day, because a lot of before I didn't even know what the Sabbath day was either. Going to church on Sunday, being lied to every Sunday, thinking you're doing the right thing, but that's not the right thing. You gotta follow the scripture.
Genesis chapter 2 verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day,
On the what?
and on the seventh day, God ended his work.
So y'all know, God created the heaven and earth, right? He started doing his work on the seventh day. On the seventh day, which is Saturday, if you count from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday, that's the seventh day. So he said he ended the work on the Saturday. Pay attention, read.
Which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day.
So God rested on the seventh day, read.
From all his work.
All his work, he rested on that day, read.
Which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day.
So God blessed that day, read.
And sanctified it.
He blessed that day and sanctified it. He blessed that day. He separated the day from every other day. So that day is a special day.
Right.
Our people name like, but when Saturday comes, we rushing to go to party. That's the party day in Liberia. We have to stop this. This Saturday is the Sabbath day. That's when we're supposed to fellowship. That's when we're supposed to keep that day holy. Read through it again.
And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made.
So he separated that day, he blessed the day, he make it really clean. He separated that day from every other day. He separated. So as we come into the understanding, a lot of people we find it hard because our man and our partner have been doing it for a long time. But we was the same. Going to church every Sunday. We don't go, our man invest. We don't we say we don't want to go, our partner invest. Because what? We used to that stuff. It started to become a custom now. So we started to do it every Sunday. But that's not our custom. That's a man-made day. That's not from the Lord at all. That's not from God. And a lot of people in Liberia don't know when the Sabbath start. When the Sabbath starts. So let's get that in Genesis 1 to verse 5. What make a full day? Sometimes people don't know the day. They think when you get up in the morning, when you're bright, and then when you get that no, that's totally wrong. So let's see what God said.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 5. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day.
So it said the evening and the morning was the first day. So when it get dark in Liberia, that start the new day.
Right.
When you get dark, the evening to the morning, that's one day. So for when you get dark on Friday night, when you get dark in Liberia to Saturday night, that's one day. So that's how you celebrate it. That's how you observe the Sabbath. So when Friday comes, Friday night, that's the Sabbath starting. Then it goes, no buying, everything. You go, no cocaine, all that thing. You go until Saturday night. That's the end of the Sabbath. So that's one day. And how you know? Genesis 1 to 5. See, you get a pen and paper, you be writing this down so you can be studying it. You can be applying this. Okay? So from there, let's go to Exodus 20:8.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the 7th day.
So yeah, again, read it again.
Remember the Sabbath day.
So they say remember, don't forget. Remember, who have to remember the day. They say remember the Sabbath day. Read.
To keep it holy.
To keep it holy. Read.
6 days shall thou labor.
So 6 days shall I labor. As I was saying, Sunday that's 1. Monday that's 2. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Friday, that's 6 days right there. So say 6 days shall I labor. Who gotta work on all the 6 days now. Read.
And do all that work.
Anything we do, we do on that 6th day. I just name start from Sunday because Sunday the first day. When you open the calendar, the first day that's Sunday. Read.
But the 7th day.
But the 7th day, which is Saturday. 7 days, which is Saturday. Read.
Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So that's the Sabbath day. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
So when the Sabbath day comes, which is Friday, when the sun go down. Friday when the sun go down, you should not do no work. You do all your work on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. When the sun go down Friday night, no working at all. You stop what you're doing, no working. So you gotta prepare accordingly. You don't work on when the sun go down Friday. Read.
Thou know thy son.
So you and your son, you got a son, you should not do no work.
Know thy daughter.
So you got a daughter, you should not do no work.
Thy maid servant. Know thy maid servant. Know thy cattle. Know thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So even somebody can visit you, say that person not working because you're keeping the law.
Right.
Somebody can visit you on Saturday, on Saturday, you don't work. The person don't work because you gotta keep that day holy because that day was given to us for to keep holy. Read.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth.
So the Lord, it takes 6 days for the Lord to make heaven and earth. Start Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 6 days. Read.
The sea and all that is in them is, and rested the 7th day.
So he rests on the 7th day. So that same thing he wants us to do. Rest on the 7th day. We do our work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday night we rest. Sabbath starts Friday night. That's when Sabbath starts. So we rest on that day. We rest on that day. That's the day we're supposed to rest. Read.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day.
So he blessed the Sabbath day. He blessed that day. So that's the day we gotta observe. Because that day is holy for us. All the people in Liberia, all the people in West Africa, we are the real Jews. We have to know this. We gotta keep the Sabbath. We have to. It's very important. It's not. Yeah, you guys understand.
Yeah. I know you guys thinking in Liberia, what is new to you now? It's new because we have been destroyed for so long to our enemies. They are brainwashed to think that the Sabbath day is Sunday. It's not Sunday. When the sun sets, it depends where your location. What atmosphere you're in. We're in Liberia, in Ghana, is different. Time changes. So when the sun sets in Liberia, that's it, on Friday, which means that will be the Sabbath. From sunset to sunset. From sundown to sundown. Continue.
So yeah, in the way, yeah, in Ghana, in Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, all the West Coast, in the way, yeah, when the sun set, Friday sunset, sundown, that's when the Sabbath starts.
Right.
So now we prove that we cannot work on the Sabbath day. So now let's go to cooking. Let's see. Maybe somebody will say, "Hey, so if we can work, can we maybe cook, boil something on the Sabbath day?" Let's find out what the Moshe said. Exodus 35. You start at verse 1, please.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 1. And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together, and said unto them, These are the words which the Lord has commanded, that ye should do them.
So Moses gathered the children of Israel, which is us. Moses gathered us and saying, this is what God wants us to do. So now this is what God wants us to do. You understand? Moses gathered all back then. He said, this is what we need to do. Read.
6 days shall work be done.
So the same thing again, saying over, because like bro, very high here. They're saying it again. 6 days, work should be done. 6 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we work. Read.
But on the 7th day.
But on the 7th day, which is Saturday, Friday sundown, and Saturday sundown, that's the Sabbath day. Read.
There shall be to you an holy day.
Holy day, holy day, holy day. Read.
A Sabbath of rest to the Lord.
The Sabbath of rest, so that day was also rest, it's also keep that day holy, it's also rest in that day, no working. Read.
Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
So the day not fun. The day not there for you to joke around with. Anybody do work in that day, they'll be punished for that thing there. You can't, because our people in like bro, very high here. Very high here. You tell them one thing to do something else. You tell them this to do that. The day is Sabbath is very important. We can't work in that day. We cannot do that. That's why the Most High keeps saying it over again. We can't. Nobody should do work. Anybody do it and put to death. And you can say, oh, I'm gonna be doing it. Nobody see me. I'll be doing it. No. Gotta stop doing that thing there. Gotta stop. Now you know. So you gotta apply it. Read.
Ye shall kindle no fire.
So now you're going to the cooking now. You should kindle no fire. You should not put no fire on. No start nothing. You should not kindle no fire. No try, oh, I want to let my copper, or I want to start the wood. No. You should let no copper. No copper on the Saturday. No woman, nothing. No cold red. No woman, no cold red. The cold red, you eat it like that. You cook it or on Friday, or you cook it on Thursday, or cook it Friday. When sun come down on Friday, you leave it like that. If Saturday morning, eat it like that. That's it. Or you eat sandwich, or you eat bread. Yeah, you can eat gari, sugar, milk. Eat gari, sugar. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's different part in Liberia. They got an interior. What people use wood, where you burn the wood and cook outside. You cannot do that. Or some people live in the city, where they use gasoline and stuff like that. You cannot use it either. So it go both ways. You can say, okay, since I live in the interior, I'll burn wood. No. Or as I live in the city, I'll use a stove. You cannot do that either. Because it will be, you're breaking God's laws on that day, which is a holy day. Separate, clean.
Read to the again.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So on the Sabbath day, no cooking at all. No cooking. You cook during the week. On Friday sundown, you don't cook nothing again. You don't cook nothing at all. So now what we prove? We prove that you cannot. We prove that the Sabbath is the Lord's holy day. That's when we're supposed to keep holy. We're not supposed to be going to church on Sunday. We're not at all. You went to church Sunday, you're wasting your time, and you're sinning going to church Sunday. You're sinning going to church on Sunday. Most of didn't say we should go to church on Sunday. That's man-made. We prove that Saturday is the Sabbath day. We prove that we cannot work on Saturday. We prove that you cannot cook on a Saturday. What else can you do on you cannot do on a Saturday? Or Nehemiah 10:31. You cannot buy. You cannot buy either. You cannot buy anything you want to buy. You buy it to the week. So Friday sundown, no buying at all. So hold on. You cannot buy. So our people now they want to say, oh, maybe I'm gonna buy something. No. Can't do that at all. Read that.
Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring word or any visuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So to say, if somebody bring anything, you passing on the street, you walk into the school, anybody see oh, S water. Yeah, cold water, sour. You can't buy it. You cannot buy it. Because you buy it, you sinning. Read.
That we should not buy it.
See? Oh, sour. Cool. We cannot buy nothing on the Sabbath day. We cannot buy it. The most are all about order, discipline. Anything we want to do, we do it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, before the sun set. No buying, no selling, no cooking, no working. That's a holy day for us. Is that it on that?
Good morning. That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day. On the Sabbath, sorry.
Read that again.
And if the people of the land bring word or any visuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So anybody coming or sour milk, cool, that we should not buy it. Because what? We cannot buy on the Sabbath day. We cannot buy on the Sabbath day. We gotta understand that thing. We cannot buy. No buying at all. We cannot do that. We can't do that at all. Yeah, so is that all on there?
Or on the holy day. And that we will leave the 7 year and the exchange of every debt.
So we can be transacting no transaction on the Sabbath day at all. Our people like to do market. No, we can't do no market, no transaction money and stuff on the Sabbath day at all. We do all that in there Sunday morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. When the Sabbath day comes from Friday, Sunday, and then Saturday, Sunday, that day, we don't work, we don't cook, we don't buy nothing, we don't try no business. That day just to be kept holy. Yeah, you got something?
And also in Liberia, I think it's a Judah stuff. We do we call money changing. Someone bring like American money to you and you change it in your currency. You cannot do that on the Sabbath day. You are going against God's laws. When you see someone selling water on their head going down the street, you cannot buy it. You cannot buy pants on Sabbath day or clothes on Sabbath day. It means you're going against God's laws. It's a warning. Do everything from Sunday to Friday. Do everything. Once the sun set, then it's going to God's laws now.
So now we prove to you now we can buy it all. We can buy, we can cook, we can work. So one more thing. So let's go to Leviticus 23. Just keep writing all this stuff down so after the video you can be studying stuff because that's how you're gonna be observing it because this day is very important. You gotta keep it holy. For real. No playing fun about it at all. You can't buy nothing. You can't buy nothing. Say, oh, let me buy it. Oh, I forget. Let me just buy it. Maybe just one time. Let me just buy this sour milk. One time. Let me. No. We can't do that at all. We cannot do that. We can't do that. We cannot do that. You got what I want? We got Leviticus 23 and verse 2.
Leviticus 23 verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye should proclaim to be holy convocations.
So it says to speak to us, right? To speak unto us concerning the feast, which should be holy convocation. Convocation is just a last gathering so everybody can come together. Yeah, that's why it's important. So on the Sabbath day, you can be alone. Say, oh, I want to be to my heart. No, you find or Israelites, the same people who come together, go to the school where people be able to teach you at. Because you can do it alone. You can do this by yourself. Or I want to sit at home. No, So it's a large. We always on the Sabbath we have a large convocation. We sit down, a gathering. We stand together. We learn. We learn about the Most High. We learn what we gotta do, keeping the laws. So we gotta refresh ourselves. What we gotta do that. Yeah. So read.
Even these are my feast. 6 days.
So again, see, it keeps saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Now you're back again. 6 days. 6 days. Oh, read.
6 days shall work be done.
So 6 days. We do all the work we want to do. Anything we want to do, we can do it in 6 days. 6 days shall work be done. We want cook, we want do our business, everything. 6 days. We do that. Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
So the 7th day now we're resting. Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. We rest on that day. We have a place that is better than there. You call it better than. Yeah, so they can meet you. Anywhere you at, they meet you. So you can start studying how to keep the Sabbath. You'll get questions, stuff like that. So that's how we need to start doing. Read.
An holy convocation.
Mm-hmm.
Ye shall do no work therein.
Again, it says you should do no work. You gotta know how. The most I know how people. So the most I say we should do no work again. From the top it says no work. Now I say again, no work. We gotta know. The most I know very high. Stop on people. To say we should do no work again. And read.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So all you're doing. Because when they bring us here, they took us back. There, we have to keep the Sabbath. No matter where we at, we gotta keep the Sabbath. Where you at, you on the ground, whatever, you gotta keep the Sabbath. We have to keep the Sabbath. You go Ghana, you gotta keep the Sabbath. We have to keep all our doing, whatever we live at, we gotta keep the Sabbath. It's very important we keep the Sabbath. It's very, very important that we keep the Sabbath. Got to keep the Sabbath. We have to. And Jesus Christ, the Lord of the Sabbath. We're going to show you that. Give me Matthew 12 and verse 8. We have to keep the Sabbath day. We have to. I know we ain't used to it, but it's the Bible. Now the Most High is telling us. That's why I say you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. We didn't know the truth in Liberia. We'll be doing all kind of things there. Right. We didn't know the truth. Now the truth coming up. Now the truth coming. So we got to humble ourselves and listen to this and repent. We got to repent. We have to repent. That's the only thing we can do. We have to repent and be keeping God Lord. Yeah, because we're at the bottom. Look at the way we're living over there. Look at the way we're living. Sickness, the poo water all over the place. We have to keep God Lord. That's the only way we can get ourselves in the condition we're in. We have to. That's the only solution to our problem. That's the only solution. But to always be at the bottom of society. Always be at the bottom of society. Now we have to. The truth is coming up. The Most High put His Spirit on IUIC. Put His Spirit on us to bring this message out. So we have to be born again. We have to hearken. Take a pen and paper and write all this stuff, then down, start applying it. You got it?
Yeah.
12 and verse 8.
Matthew 12 verse 8. For the Son of Man is a Lord, even of the Sabbath day.
So as you know, the Son of Man is Jesus Christ. For the Son, read that again.
For the Son of Man is a Lord, even of the Sabbath day.
So the Son of Man is Lord, even of the Sabbath day. Even of the Sabbath day. Even of the Sabbath day. That's how important the Sabbath day is. Christ kept the Sabbath. The Messiah is telling us to keep the Sabbath. He's telling us that day, that holy day for us. We have to keep that day holy. We have to keep that day holy. And now let me show you. We're about to go in the book of Acts after Christ resurrected. We got to go and show you more about, because they Paul, they were teaching on the Sabbath day. They were teaching on the Sabbath day. They was teaching on the Sabbath day. Same way we'll be doing. We'll be teaching on the Sabbath day. Yeah. So you there?
That's what.
Acts 17. Acts 17 and 2. Acts 17 and 2.
Acts 17 verse 2. And Paul, as his manner was.
So they say Paul as his manner was. Paul as his manner. So his plan as his plan was. Read.
Went in unto them.
So say Paul as his manner or his habit. Paul habit. Read went in unto them. Read.
And 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures.
See? Paul reasoned out of them, Paul reasoned with them out of the scriptures. That's why you see on the Sabbath day, we'll be teaching. We'll be teaching on the Sabbath day because that's what we're supposed to do. That's what our obligation will be. We gotta keep the Sabbath holy. We gotta teach our people, bring our people in. Now it wasn't only Paul. Let's go to Acts 13:44. Read. 13:44.
Acts 13 verse 44. And the next Sabbath day came almost the whole city together.
So they say the next Sabbath day, which is Friday, sundown, and Saturday, sundown. Read that again.
And the next Sabbath day came almost the whole city together.
The whole city came together on the Sabbath day because that's why they know that the Sabbath day is the Lord's day. They know that, so they keep that day holy. But what we got to come back to that. We have to come back to keeping God's laws. We have to. We got to leave all them worldly stuff and come back to keeping God's laws because that's the only solution. That's the only thing. That's the only thing we have to do. We need to keep God's commandments. The whole city. So, the whole Bible, it was written for us our learning, for us to learn, because no time is there going to come that we're going to depart from it. So now, say in Romans, give me Romans 15:4, because everything that was written before was written so we can learn it now. Everything that was written so us can learn all them stuff. Read that.
Romans 15 verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
So everything that was written before, way back in the Bible, was written so us can learn it. So us can look at it and say, oh yes, it's talking about us. So say, oh yes, that's talking about us right there. The Bible not for everybody, the Bible for us. We gotta start understanding that this Bible for us. Everything was written so we can learn it. We can learn it. Read.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Because the stuff that be happening in Liberia, because why we broke God's law. This is scripture, the only thing that give us hope. Everything was written back then was written so us, we can learn it. We can learn it. We have to come out of that Sunday worship stuff. We have to come out of it. That's not what we need to do. That's man-made, S-U-N-D. It came from the worship of sun. When we go to church, you say, oh, you go to church on Sunday, I'm worshiping God. Nah. Worshiping the sun. We gotta come out of that thing there. We gotta come out of it. Come out of it. Our true heritage. We are Israelite. We are Israelite. We are Liberians. We are not Liberians. We're not Pele. We're not Gisi. We're not Loma. We're not all them. We're not Baso. We're not Ku. We're not Lofa. We gotta come out of that stuff. With the Israelite. The Bible was written by us, for us, and to us. We have to understand that thing. We have to. I know we've been going all kind of stuff then. Christianity, Muslim, but we have to come back. Start keeping the Sabbath day holy. Start knowing that we are the children of this book. We are the children of the book. We are the children of the book. We broke God's law. We moved from. We went to our own understanding. That's why we're suffering in Liberia. We have to come back. We have to come back to God. That's the only solution to our problem.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.